Welcome to another episode of Breathe With Me. My name is Christy Thomas, and you and I are here shoulder to shoulder in the middle of summer. Maybe you're in a heat wave like we are. We keep getting heat advisory alerts, which is not fun. I am a fair-skinned, heat-sensitive soul. So these heat advisories are making me hibernate from the sunshine, and it's kind of making me sad. So today I wanted to do a meditation with you where we can let stress just go. Okay. We can be in charge of things that we're in charge of, but I'm not in charge of the weather. So I need to have a practice where I can remember that I can just come home to myself and then roll with the weather, the actual weather of the day. Okay. Thank you for joining me. For this exercise, I'm going to share with you how deep breathing practices can influence your autonomic nervous system and help your body relax and improve your immune system. When was the last time you really thought about your breath? Your breath is one of the only things that you can control, which enables you to proactively affect your involuntary nervous system, known as the autonomic nervous system. So it's pretty cool that you can use a specific technique of breathing to decrease your sympathetic nervous system, okay, which will increase the parasympathetic nervous system. Well, why is this important? Have you ever heard of these words before? Well, your sympathetic nervous system is dominant and when your breathing is fast and short and shallow. And it's believed to be a major contributor to migraines and chronic pain of all kinds. When your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, though, you breathe slower, deeper, and longer. You restore balance to your system and you optimize your health. Your goal in breath work is to change your breathing qualities. So this goal today is to focus on making your breath deeper, longer, quieter, regular, and slower as often as possible. And the more you do this, the more often you put the parasympathetic nervous system into the driver's seat, you can calm down the sympathetic nervous system. In the depths of mindfulness, there is less of a distinction between the breather and the actual breath, the feeler and the feeling, the experiencer and the experience. In mindfulness, they all start to blend and become one and the same. Deep breathing exercises have a variety of benefits physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well. So using breath as the focal point doubles the physical, emotional, and spiritual benefits that you can feel on a daily basis. So let's do a guided mindful breathing practice to emphasize these techniques. Okay, so I want you to make your breath deeper, longer, quieter, regular, and slower. Ready? Excellent. Well done. So to recap, it's pretty cool that you can use breathing techniques to decrease the sympathetic nervous system and increase the parasympathetic nervous system. Why is this important? Because when the sympathetic nervous system is dominant, your breathing is fast and short and shallow. And they think that's related to migraines and chronic pain. The goal of this is to help you realize that you can choose to breathe deeper. You can choose to breathe longer. You can choose to breathe quieter, slower, as often as possible. And the more that you do, the more that you can use this any time of day. I like to do a deep breath whenever I walk through a door frame. So I don't know about you, but in my house, there are door frames in between different rooms, like the living room and the kitchen. They don't all have doors, but they have like molding and a frame. So consider that. What is a common trigger you can use to say, oh, I can use my breath right now. I can choose to nurture myself and just come back into my own skin. I can wiggle my fingers and toes, unclench my jaw, relax my forehead, and notice my breath. The more you do that, the more you're present to the amazing life you already have. I'm so glad you're here. You are exactly the right human to be alive right now. I am so glad that you are here on earth, and I hope you have an amazing day. If you're a mom, if you're a parent, I know that you're exactly the right parent for your kids, sending you peace and hope and so much love and compassion.